Now, people do ask me, is learning the piano easy? And I will 100% say, absolutely yes, it is easy. That's why I teach the easy approach. Okay. Now, if you've heard that it's hard, guess what? You have a choice who you can listen to. So I encourage you to listen to me. Let's rock this thing together. I tell people it's as easy as your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s, and I almost mean that literally. So check this out. This is how we typically number our fingers for the piano. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pinky number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, pinky number 5. There you go. That was easy. Rock on. I want you to take a look at your piano keyboard. What do you see? You see a ton of white keys. You see a lot of black keys that show up on the piano. The black keys in pairs of 2 and sets of 3. Now, look at just the white keys. And I want you to say this out loud. There are only 7 natural notes in music. Okay, so you say it out loud. I want you to type it in the comments so that I know that you said it. It's important. There are only 7 natural notes in music, okay? And those 7 notes are simply this: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. No H, I, J, K, elemental P. After G, it goes back to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. If I start on the E note, I'm going E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, your higher pitches and your brighter, clearer tones going up to the right. Your lower pitches, your warmer and heavier tones going down to the left. Now, the reason why these 7 notes are called natural notes is because they represent the 7 basic pitches in music that are not modified by a sharp or a flat. Piece of cake. So you learned your first 7 notes: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Those 5 black notes right there are called your accidentals, and their primary function is to temporarily modify the pitch or sound of another note by 1/2 step. Okay, and scene. So what is a half step? A half step in music, also called a semitone, and I will give you the technical. It means move to the next closest note and scene. That's it. Okay, so if I were here on C and I go here, that is the next closest possible note, as well as if I'm here, that is the next closest possible note, and both of those are half steps because I move to the next closest possible note. What is a whole step? A whole step, also called a whole tone, and I will once again give you the technical: skip the next closest possible note and land on the one after that. Okay, that's what that means. And C. If I'm here and I skip the next closest possible note, and that's my half step, right? Then I go here, that lands at a G, and that is a whole step. Going G, skipping this note will put me at A, and that is a whole step. A, skipping the next closest possible note, there's my B, and there's my whole step. For half steps and whole steps, does not matter if you're moving from a white key or a black key, if you're moving to a black key or a white key, or if you're going up the piano or down the piano. It does not matter, okay? So now back to our sharps and flats. A sharp in music, the technical, it means raise a note up to the right 1/2 step. There you go. And scene. Okay, so we have our 7 natural notes. We have our A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So we're going to make sharps out of some of them. C, going up a 1/2 step, is our C sharp. D, up a 1/2 step, is our D sharp. F, up a 1/2 step, F sharp. G, G sharp. A, your turn, A sharp, and then that puts us at B. There you go. Those are our 5 sharps. Now, what is a flat? A flat means to lower a note down 1/2 step to the left, okay? See? How easy is that? So going from B 1/2 step down is B flat. A flat, G, G flat, E, E flat, D, D flat, and we are back at our note C. You now know all 12 notes that literally make up this entire piano keyboard. Your C, C sharp, D, sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, I almost forgot, E flat, D, D flat, and C. Rock on. My name is Trevor L. Smith with Legacy Street Academy, and until we meet again, my friends, keep rocking love, okay? I'll see you next time.